Alright, boys and girls, we are ready to start game 1. Game 1 is also the only game in this series. Alright, players are loading in, so we're just actually waiting for one last spectator to load in. Probably one of the casters. We do have a lot of casters today. This is a big game, and we have 3 teams of casters. Actually, it's the admin that haven't loaded in. Alright, so we are now live.
Dire team ban.
And so today, welcome everyone back. Once again, my name is Belsito Fu. Today we're gonna have AVF Gaming Freak Season 4 tournament. This is
Radiant
the
team
bracket
ban.
finals, and it will be between Reverse Haven and K2 Apes.
Dire team ban.
And the first ban coming out from Reverse Haven will be Undying, and K2 Ape will proceed to ban out Lashrak. So fairly standard bans. These are just heroes that some teams probably do not like to deal with. Finally,
10
K2 Ape
seconds
usually
remaining.
bans out the Undying, but Reverse Haven bans it out for them this time, and
Radiant
proceed
team
to put in
ban.
a second ban of Phoenix. And I think I am the only English
Dire team
cast channel.
pick.
I'm not too sure. I know one of them is going to be in Malay. I'm not too sure what the third channel is going to be in. Gyrocopter has been banned out as the second ban from K2 Ape. So a quick update on the current situation. Reverse Haven proceed into the finals yesterday. As we've seen, it was the last game I've cast. I missed the round 5 and 6 thanks to AT&T internet
10
problem.
seconds remaining.
And I got into the round 7, which was the semi-finals.
5 seconds
losers bracket.
remaining.
Reverse Haven won deck series, and now they will play K2 Ape in the finals of the
Radiant team
losers
pick.
bracket. The winner of this game will proceed up to the grand finals of the AVF Gaming Freak Season 4 tournament for, I believe, 3,500 ringgit worth of gaming equipments. And the winner will play, of course, Seeking, which we watched the best of 3 series prior to this. That was about 2 days ago. That was between K2 Ape
10
and Seeking,
seconds
and
remaining.
Seeking took the series 2-0. And they are now
5
waiting
seconds
for
remaining.
a series of best of 5 with a 1 game benefit
Reserve
to go
time.
into. And so we will see Reverse Haven pick up the Visage this game. If you remember in the last game, I actually can't remember who they play, even though it was just yesterday. Memory problems. Reverse Haven picked up the Visage and baited the ban on the Draw Ranger. In the end, they actually it might have been a strategy chain, it might have been a bait, but I saw it as a bait because they totally didn't play Visage in the way that you would expect a Visage Draw Ranger pick. And they did exactly the same thing. They first picked the Visage and they gave the double pick to the opponent, and who then ban out the... Oh no, they pick up a Visage and a Lash. Then they allow the opponent to ban out the Draw Ranger, which they then went ahead and won the game anyway, and Visage actually playing in a aggressive trialing, if I didn't remember wrongly. And now Shadow Fiend has been
Radiant
picked up
team pick.
along with an Earthshaker, so that's a pretty
Dire
smart
team
pick from K2 Ape, taking away the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker, of course, an extremely dangerous support against the Shadow Fiend. A fissure trapping you down here equals dead, and even if a fissure traps you from proceeding back to your T2, you are dead as well, especially considering
Dire
K2
team
Ape
ban.
is playing on the Radiant side, so you will expect the Shadow Fiend to fear the ganks coming up from the top of the
10 seconds
ancient
remaining.
area, the ancient cliff. If a Earthshaker goes there and drops a fissure, blocks you from retreating
Radiant
to
team
T1,
ban.
a Shadow Fiend's dead for sure, especially now that River's Heaven picks up the Queen of Pain, that makes it even worse. And actually we will see
Dire team
K2A
ban.
ban out the Draw Ranger. And of course you must ban out the Draw Ranger, because if you don't, you will be dealing with a crazy amount of bonus damage for the Visage, and now of course the Queen of Pain as well. And if you ban it out, it's really
10 seconds remaining.
that Reverse Heaven was extremely capable of just playing even without
5
the Draw
seconds
Ranger.
remaining.
So we'll definitely look forward to see whether they are able to pull that off.
Reserve time.
They did have the benefit of the Earthshaker yesterday. They were on the dire side.
Reserve time.
They did some pretty good ganks on the mid
Radiant
as well.
team ban.
And of course with the Visage, a Earthshaker blocking you off and just slowing you down with of course the slow from poison from Shadow Strike, you're technically dead, Shadow Fiend. Because Shadow Fiend has that problem. We did see in the European
seconds
qualifiers,
remaining.
Echo played a Winter Wyvern which ganked the Shadow Fiend a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
That was just so effective. That wasn't even a block, that was just a slow coming out from a level 1 Winter Wyvern. And that allowed Dandy to kill the Shadow Fiend several times, and that was against that game was against I think it was against not CK. What was the team? That was the
Radiant
semi-finals,
team
I
pick.
believe. Oh no, that was a group stage. Submarine, something submarine. Can't remember their full name. Can't remember their full name, but it's the yellow color team, which ironically yellow color team technically means Navi too, but never
10
mind.
seconds
They were a really
remaining.
nice team to watch. Honestly, they were as crazy as Navi.
5
Crazy
seconds
aggressive.
remaining.
The second game, if you guys watched that game with Pudge, that was an awesome game to watch. To watch Dandy
Dire
die
team
to a Pudge
pick.
is just super interesting. Anyway, K2F will pick up a third pick of Disruptor, and did miss some ban talking about some not this game related stuff. Skyroth Mage and Beastmaster has been banned out by Reverse Haven, and Bristleback has been banned out by K2 Ape. So Disruptor has been picked up, so we do see a very, very powerful teamfight potential coming
10
up on their
seconds
lineup.
remaining.
Disruptor, of course, now one of the most favored and powerful support in the game. Glimpse
5
is very
seconds
powerful.
remaining.
Storm silencing can be used defensively and aggressively, very, very
Reserve
defensively,
time.
very, very aggressively. We do see a lot of pickups like Queen of Pain, Puck, Storm Spirit, this kind of very mobile, engaging hero, which is probably why the Draw Ranger came into such a favorite pick too. If you jump in on them, you drop a static Storm and you're technically screwed. You get Gush, you're technically screwed. You get silenced up by Skyroth Mage, you're technically screwed. These are heroes, mobility heroes, which very low EHP in general, or low HP itself. None of them actually have EHP. So these heroes rely a lot on their escape mechanisms, and escape mechanisms are of course all skills, and once you're silent up, you don't exactly have any escape mechanism. I will actually want to lower the game volume a little bit more. Things are a little bit loud, but we will come back in, and Reverse Hammer is taking, both teams are actually taking up a substantial amount of their time thinking about their third pick. And that is always the pick that start defining your lineup. And we do see K2 Ape having very powerful ganking and teamfight potential right now from the Earthshaker and Disruptor support pickups. Though the Visage definitely provides a ridiculous amount of ganking abilities. And a good Visage player, as we did see Reverse Haven played a very good, I believe it was Pro Is My Style was the player
10
on the
seconds
Visage
remaining.
yesterday, and we do see that he is a extremely good Visage player. A Dazzle has been picked up as a
Radiant team
secondary
pick.
support for Reverse Heaven. Though, yeah, definitely the Dazzle as the 5th position and the Visage as the 4th position. A farm Visage is far better than a farm Dazzle. A Dark Seer has been
Dire
picked up
team
for K2 Ape, so we do see the lineup now playing into the idea of a vacuum, static storm, echo, slam, requiem. I don't think any lineup
Radiant
can survive
team
that amount of
banned.
magical damage being thrown out in a very short period of time. Ursa Warrior, that's a very interesting pick. Ursa Warrior has been picked up by Reverse Heaven as their 4th pick, and that will be their safe lane carry. So Reverse Heaven does lack a offlaner, and very quickly K2A will ban out the Brute Mother. Brute Mother is always that panic hero where you accidentally gaff the Brute Mother away and you go into
10 seconds remaining.
What now? We gave Brute Mother away. I remember that
5
game
seconds
against
remaining.
with Navi too, actually, where they accidentally gave Brute Mother away,
Radiant team
and
pick.
Phonic just steamrolled that game. The final ban will be a Slada. Interestingly, the Reverse Heaven will ban out an offlane hero themselves, though they may look to see the Slada being played as a safe lane carry, and a Phantom Lancer will actually be
Dire
the
team
final
pick.
hard carry being picked up by K2 Ape. Of course, Phantom Lancer able to contribute a reasonable amount during the mid game, though not as much. It really doesn't. Oh, that is interesting. Magnus has been picked up by Reverse Heaven,
Radiant team
so
pick.
that is very interesting. I would really like to see how they're gonna line up, how they're gonna line this team fight up. Very greedy lineup actually coming up from Reverse Haven. A lot of their heroes need substantial amount of farm. Because on K2A, we do see the Ducks here not requiring much farm. He requires levels. Disruptor and Earthshaker similarly, both of them don't require a lot of farm. They just require a level. Earthshaker of course would love to have a Blink Dagger, and that's about it. Any other items are reasonably, so to say, luxury items, I would say. But on the other side, Magnus is going to require a lot of farm. Magnus, Queen of Pain, Ursar, and of course even the Visage is going to require a significant amount of farm to be effective. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look at their items. I believe most of them have already shopped. Anyway, let me just close this and go. Which one was it? Actually, no, Queen of Pain has not shopped yet. So, Queen of Pain has been given a ward, picks up 2 Iron Branch. Someone's gonna probably give her to some Tangos. Dragon Sim will pick up a Boots and Tango, so likely just safe lane. I don't see him going anywhere else. Or is he gonna Jungler? Jungler offlane Visage, and then Magnus protected by a roaming Dazzle played by Lava. That will be a very greedy way to lane, and potentially suffer greatly too, but potentially winning greatly as well. So we do see the 5 men on the Dire team now rotating down from the bottom lane. The Radiant team is actually split up, interestingly. And Nazri will be playing on the Disruptor, Haru on the PL, and we go to mid. Ajit back with his Shadow Fiend. I think I've actually seen him play Shadow Fiend every single game. Oh no, okay, he played Leshrac once, I think. No, Haru was on the Leshrac. I think he was on Shadow Fiend every single time, and we do see Haru getting very dangerously close to the Dire team right now. They do see the 5-man Death Ball at level 1, so they're gonna back away. Cider will be on the Earthshaker, and Wern on the Ducks here. Very good offlaner. We've seen him 3 games. They have played very well 3 games, though they didn't won all 3 games. The wards being dropped down to block up the pool cam, and of course gain a little bit of vision over there. Now we go into the first bounty room. No fights. And they will actually drop down a ward, so someone is going to roam very aggressively to try to catch the Shadow Fiend. Interestingly, they will put the... Oh! a jump right here, right into Cider, and Tazam is just trying to make his way away. The fissure will connect. Tazam stealing him away. I don't think he's going to be able to walk. Hey, okay, he's actually going to be able to walk through that. Oh, he's going to take a significant amount of harassment right now. Picks up a Tango, blink cooldown, and is she going to jump away? No, she's just going to walk away from this. So she's take a substantial amount of harassment right there. And we are going to see a aggressive tri-lane coming up bot. And I'm not too sure whether this would pay off. Well, we look to see how this line up in general. And the Magnus actually now taking the lead in the last hit very earlier on. Earthshaker roaming between the middle lane and the top lane to, of course, once you seal up the Magnus, he actually spent out all his mana. So he is not going to be able to skewer away from this. And I think the Earthshaker is going to come in for the deny. I'm not too sure whether he's going to be able to get it. Oh, very nice block coming out from P actually. And Cider trying to get the last hit. He will get the last hit, but the skewer has pushed Cider on, still taking some hits from the tower. He may actually be able to make himself away from this. I actually think the skewer saved him. So not too good play from P. I'm not too sure what he was doing, microing the courier and then stopping for a little while. But thankfully he did pick up the border though. So the border did manage to get to him. He will be able to bottle up as we've seen right here. And so a good start right there for the Radiant. And Pro is my star actually rotate down to secure the rune for P to ensure he gets back with this time an invisibility rune. An invisibility rune, and he will be able to bottle up. He will actually have a skewer and a level 2 shockwave. If he manages to push Shadowfin near enough to the tower, I think he may have a chance of getting a kill. Maybe. Cider is now actually very low. He's going to be given a Tango by Nazri and will try to heal up. So we will see the Earthshaker rotate down to the bottom lane after getting some things done in mid. So very well played there from K2 Ape to provide the support Haroon needs right now. And ooh, Dragonsin gets stunned up right now. He is in a dangerous position. He will go down for first blood right there. And Pro is my side is forced to back away. Dazzle just not in position. Lava was out of position. I'm not even sure what he was doing back there, but he was out of position, not able to save the Ursar, and a misplay right there from the supports. Oh. While Reverse Heaven fans shouldn't be too worried yet, we did see them give away a double kill to the enemy's core yesterday. When fighting for the bounty rune, Storm and their Lashrak went down. Two very hard cores were going down, but they managed to turn their game around, and so their bad early start doesn't mean much, I guess. And more harassment now coming up from Lava onto Haru. And over here in mid, Ajit dominating the lane, and this invisibility rune already being used up, so not used aggressively actually. Ajit just throwing up some right click harassment. Dark Courier has respawned right now. P is taking just more and more harassments from the Shadowfiend, who has built up a substantial amount of damage, hitting for more than 100 damage right now. And Haru, however, on the bottom is getting bullied out of the lane. His supports are rotating once again. Earthshaker is actually rotated up top to secure the top rune for him. Haze has actually been picked up. Oh, the fissure now connects on P. May be able to go down. Skewer trying to save himself. The race will miss. And the bounty rune will go the way of Ajit. So Ajit will continue to dominate this middle lane as P is probably forced to back to base. Unless he decides to bother Chrono. He's just going to walk back to base. Not going to take the risk. Just going to go home. The safer option. That's for sure. And Warren is actually having a good amount of farm, and the stun will connect on Tansam. He's in the just manages to blink away. Wow. Very close right there, and very lucky too. The bottle comes just in time for him to heal this up. And oh, they want to rotate to the back. They want to get her. The fissure will connect this time, and that is a dead Tazam. Overly greedy, staying in the lane, and especially staying in such a dangerous position as well. Pro is my star now rotating back. They need to find some respawn right here. Reverse Heaven needs a respawn,
Dire's
needs to
top
get a kill.
tower is under
Probably in
attack.
Haru at best, maybe even on a Jit. But Poise Master getting harassed out at the back.
The Dire's poor
Will
top
take out
tower.
a south.
Can its
kill.
end be drawing
Maybe looking
nigh?
to get a kill on P again. I'm not too sure. I think the ward is not being spotted out, so that's pretty funny. Do they see him? They don't see him. I think P might have seen the courier flying up, so he's probably gonna be suspicious about that. And the stun actually still connects on P. Both raises. And the third raise will finish the target. Actually, just 2 raises. Very well played from Majid, and his involvement with the kill is substantial to building their lead in the middle
Dire's
lane,
middle
and he's
tower
now
is under attack.
2 full levels actually.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 full levels above the Magnus, and they will now engage on Haru, but disengagement from Nazri will ensure. But the Earthshaker actually comes just in time. Lava now comes in, Grave being used on Lava to keep himself alive, and they will finally manage to get a respawn kill and bring down Nazri. But it's only a support though, and now Pro My Star is being caught in a dangerous position. Ursar, the fissure is available, and the slows coming up, the stun coming up on Dragon Sin, but more slow coming up for Cider. Pro is My Star will go down. Cider trying to run into the creep wave. The slow will connect from Dragon Sin, and the right click damage is sufficient to finish him out. So 2 supports for 1. Pretty good trade for Reverse Heaven, and
Dire's top tower
definitely
is
the
under
kill
attack.
they were looking for. However, Dazzle was forced back to the base, so arguably deck support is going to be zoned out as well. And finally, Tazam has actually came with his level 6, and he will puck mid right now, probably looking for a gank. He may even look to turn this around. The jump, the scream, the RP connects in a Jit, and the Sonic Wave is still being kept, not being used. Not being used, just the RP. Amazing play right there. Very, very key kill pick without the Sonic Wave. That's a big win for Reverse Heaven too, and the Fissure connects now, trying to bring down P, but not going to be able to be sufficient. And Tazam will rotate back up top, knowing that she still has her Sonic Wave, not used to bring down a Jid. Very, very key kill right there.
The Dire's poor top tower. Can its end be drawing nigh?
A little bit of lag coming out. Scream being used to just push this wave away, and it is in deny range right now. Oh my god, that's a misplay from
Part it up,
Tazam.
bucko. Dire's top tower has
That's a
fallen.
misplay from Tazam. 27 damage wasn't sufficient for the power to bring him down actually. And oh my god, he actually has a ward there, but he still went down to a Jit, giving him the kill in return, and that isn't good. That's not what they want to give away right now. He's nowhere near to his blink. And just being outplayed right now by K2 Ape. And smoke has actually been popped. So who are the smoke on? Just the 2 heroes. They may just want to get a quick kill on Lava right now, and the Fissure does connect. Double race, and a Jit secures a kill again. Jit is definitely steamrolling this game right now. I'm surprised Cider did not pick up a bottle. Usually we do see the roaming Earthshaker pick up a border, early border, just to be more able to dish out more aggressiveness. And the Fissure this time connects on the wrong side, so P will be able to make his way away from this. I don't think they see Tazam and Pro is My Star right here, and oh, actually they do. Lava will deny the ward, and the slow comes up from Ajit, sorry, and the race now. Fissure connects on Tazam. They may look to get something done. Warden is here too. The skewer down forward, being vacuumed backwards into the wall. Very well played there from Warden to prevent any further engagement. And the RP was actually off cooldown. That RP going off will put 2 heroes in. Down bottom, the Ursa actually gives away a kill to Haru, and Ursa does manage to pick up Nazuri though. No blink dagger, so that's something they do not need to worry about. The skewer into an RP, but wow, Warden, that vacuum was amazing. And the vacuum again used to Tazam. RP not being able to catch up. Azam in very dangerous position right now. He's gonna be able to pick up a double damage even, but the right click switch and the right click will be able to just completely kill. And now Lava is trying to get away. I actually think Lava's dead. Echo Slam will be used to get this kill actually. Double kill will go his way, and Dragon Seed is in mid alone, but I don't think there's anything he can do right here. He will actually be forced to back away, and he will run into Haru, and that's bad. It's probably a dead. Oh, he's not gonna. Okay, he is gonna die. No, Haru actually disengaged. Out of mana. Not gonna take the risk. Not worth the risk. Getting a kill on Ursa would be key, but giving away a kill would be worse. So he's just gonna back away.
Middle tower is
farm
under
his
attack.
junker. And meanwhile, Ajit will chip down on the meter tower and get that last hit. The Heal Scepter being thrown out. I believe it belongs to Ajit. It does belong to Ajit, so Ajit will be going for the Heal Scepter Requiem setup. And even that, the Heal Scepter will be able to set up for the Disruptor and the Earthshaker as well. So very good pickup for Ajit right there. You see, oh my god, Earthshaker is actually above the Earthstar, and this looks like a very dire situation for Reverse Heaven. And not in a good position at all. Cider picks up his Blink Dagger 11 minutes into the game. Very quick Blink Dagger right there. And let's just take a quick item recap. 2 Blink Dagger. Wow, Ajit is farmed. Heal Scepter and Blink Dagger available and out on him. So everyone else doesn't really have any significant item. Just a Morbid Mask being picked up by Dragon Sins, and that's about all he has right now. And they really need that Roshan very soon. And Ajit might even look. Okay, no, he's probably just scouting out and waiting for the 12 minutes rune, which will be a bounty rune for him. And up top, Magnus picks up an invisibility runes. Something to turn the game around. If they do manage to get an RP and Sonic Wave on 5, they may be able to turn this game around. This amount of net worth right now is actually not significant, especially when you look at the amount of HP most of them have. The tankiest hero I believe is the Phantom Lancer right now at about 1000. Now actually I think Darkseer is a little bit more tankier, he has more armor. RP does no damage of course.
Dire's middle tower is
Actually
under
does
attack.
50 damage. So we'll look at it, and RP going away with a level 4 Shockwave, that would be potentially a Skewer. Let's just say he gets the perfect fight off. He gets a Skewer off, and in RP, so that's 190 damage. Team up with 490 damage, and gets a pure Sonic Wave off. So that will be 300 damage in total, and that will be about 800 damage in total right there.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
not actually
is under
sufficient,
attack.
including
Dire's
magic
bottom
resistance
tower
and
is
all.
under attack.
And now Dragon Sins is in a dangerous position. The Raze will connect and Ajit will finish them off. And Visibility Rune is available on P. I'm not too sure whether they want to fight this. The Vacuum pulls all of them in, so the RP will only connect on 2. Kazam throws out the Sonic Wave, but not sufficient to kill anyone right there. Trying to kill Wern, but Wern is brought back alive. RP now being glimpsed back here. Kazam gets brought down. Echo Slam will be used to stun P up, prevent the kill on Wern. Ooh, that is a 4 for nothing. That is a 4 for nothing. And this game looks like it's probably over for Reverse Heaven. So they aren't able to get that fight
Dire's
back.
top tower is under
The
attack.
supports are just way too under level right now.
Dire's
They're level
structures are fortified
6.
against all
Look at
comers.
Earthshaker. He's actually not too
The
high.
Dire's poor top tower.
They're actually
Can
all
its
not
end
too
be
high.
drawing
Felt like they
nigh?
were way behind, but experience wise, experience wise 10,000.
Dire's top tower is
I think most of
under
the
attack.
experience are on the on Ajit. He's 12.
Dire's
Magnus
top
is
tower
only like
has fallen.
And Ski will go forward, trying to get a kill on Haru, but the Fissure will stun him up, and Static Storm will ensure his death right now. The Vacuum will bring Lava back in, and he is a dead support. And now Pro is my style will be brought down by the Ajit on the back. A double kill, and Glimpse comes back from the back. Kazam being brought down. Will he be able to make away? No, the Fissure will be able to get that thing, but it's a right click from Ajit that finishes the kill. That's a weird TP. What did he TP on? Okay, he TP'd and blinked. He just realized that
Dire's
Ursar
top
is
tower
going
is
into
under
the
attack.
jungle. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. This is terrible, and I think that's
Roshan has
GG.
fallen to the dire.
This is GG for sure.
Storm like
The only win that could potentially come out of that 4-4-0 would be 4-4-1. Actually, they managed to bring that a PR. Would be they managed to get the Roshan. They did manage to get the Roshan, but Shadow Fiend snatches the Aegis and they finish up the Ursa. This is looking hopeless right now for Reverse Heaven. So we will see a rematch, I guess, unless K2 Ape manages to throw this 15,000 gold lead and 10,000 experience lead.
Oh, cover your eyes! Dire's bottom tower is taking a drubbing.
This is only 16 minutes into the game,
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
and that is some serious beating and schooling that K2 Ape is giving Reverse Heaven right now, and the push will continue as the whole Dire team just hugs inside their tower. I don't think they're capable to do much. A Blink Dagger is up and available on Dragon's Sin, but Ajit scouts him out waiting by the side, and Earthshaker is actually just waiting behind. The Fisher connects on Lava, and then the Cube comes in. The war completely unnecessary, but dropped anyway. Surprisingly, Queen of Pain will actually go down to the Phantom Lancer and not
Dire's
Ajit.
middle tower has fallen.
Looks like
Don't
the
shoot
race
the
was the
messenger.
one. And they will go for the high ground push with two of them down and no buyback available.
is
They will
under
just
attack.
push down this T3. And all the ultimates are available, but I do assume P is waiting for Sonic
is
Wave to
running
come
out
back
for
up.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh my god, they're so under level. They can't fight
Sometimes
this
I
at
find
all.
myself saying, for no
They
reason
really
at
need
all,
their level
Dire's
11
middle-
to
While we're on the
just get
subject,
that additional
Dire's middle
amount of
barracks are
damage.
under attack.
And they will look to fight, but Lava immediately gets Fissure up and Grave will be used. And on the back, they do manage to bring down Ajit very quickly, but Ajit will come straight back up with an Aegis. Level has been finished off though. So one at the back taking up some significant amount of damage as he's being thrown out by the Vicious Familiar, and a Requiem so being thrown out defensively to force everyone back. Ursa gets a kill on the Ducks here, but Shadow Fiend will just turn around and finish him off. And Tazam comes in, gets Diffuser up. He's gonna make away from Duck alive. He's gonna be okay. And Duck, Dragon Seeds may look to come back in, but it looks like they have lost the range tracks anyway. A blink in right now and slow on Ajit, but he will be forced back immediately by the Phantom Lancer. Very, very close to bring one right click actually. One right click. They do keep their range racks with 31 damage. Dragon Since is now just farming up the Ancient. He did buy back, so not in a pretty situation. They look to smoke up, I believe. They're coming down as 5 and they will smoke up. They need to get a key kill right now. They need to get a very, very major kill. They need to find Ajit, and that is their only way to come back from this. If they do manage to kill Ajit, that would be a substantial amount of gold and experience going their way, but it doesn't look like they will be finding him. Ajit will actually back away. It was pretty obvious. They all walked past this observer ward as 5 to come up, and then they disappeared off the map. You know that they are
Dire's
smoked up
middle
right
barracks
now.
are under attack. Dire's middle barracks
Oh, the
have
minion barracks will
fallen.
actually go down.
Looks like someone blew it.
And the smoke will not result to any kill. Not even, we're talking about that they need a key kill. They didn't even get any kill. Forced to go back to their base. They will even lose their range rack, so I don't think it's that important. With just 31 HP left and you've already lost your melee racks, it's gonna go down. They need a good fight. They need a good RP, but every time P jumps in, Warren manages to vacuum him away from a good position. And beyond Ajit playing a very good game in mid and just Cider doing some key rotations to secure very important kills in the mid lane, Warren has been has been outstanding with his vacuums to just disengage the enemy and just cause a lot of disruption with the team fights that Reverse Heaven is trying to throw out. Tazam gets stunned out, but no engagement is being attempted. PL will send his illusions in to just try to do some chip damage off the tower. And the creep wave for Irby pushed out. I assume the level lead is now more substantial. Yes,
The direst elements are pelting
now
Radiant's
9 and
bottom
11,
tower.
and the two supports over here are 8 and 6, I believe. And the Requiem will actually go full up to queue up Tazam, and Tazam will go down to a Eel Scepter. Requiem.
Dire's structures are
Dragon Seed looks to
fortified.
jump on him right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
don't think they're able to defend this at all. And Dragon Seed will actually jump in on Ajit. The RP connects on him, bringing him down will be very, very key right now. But once again, the vacuum wall saving Ajit. And he is just getting burst down right there. And this is GG for sure. And the stun comes out of Ajit. He's trying to be saved. And GG is caught by Lava.
Dire's top tower has
GG, well played indeed. Burn those vacuum. Outstanding.
In the calm of a radiant
Game will go the way of K2 Ape, and GG well played indeed to all of them. And K2 Ape will proceed back to the grand finals for a rematch with Seaking, and it will be a best of 5. We will see you very, very shortly after this. It was a quick game, 25 minutes, probably shorter than a draft. Once again, my name is Balsi Tofu. If you like my cuss, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Twitch TV page. I am on Twitter and Facebook as well. Links are always available on my Twitch TV channel, and the game replay will be uploaded to YouTube, and the links to my pages will be available there as well. And thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you in probably half an hour or so for the next game, where will be the grand finals, and K2 Ape will play Seaking. It will be a rematch of the winner brackets finals, and we'll see you there.